As the provincial election approaches, the Western Wheel decided to hit the streets and find out what people think, what their important issues are, who they want to vote for, and what they want to see in the next 4 years. Here's what we heard. Who are you going to be voting for?
I'll be voting for the UCP.
What issues are important to you this election?
A lot to do around our economy and bringing back shareholder and developer confidence in Alberta, and we need an uptake in our oil and gas activity, which made the province we are today, and again kind of shutting down the free-for-all spending we've seen over the last 3 to 4 years.
Great. What do you want to see change in the next 4 years?
Well, I would like there to be to try and really lobby the federal government to realize the impact of 100,000 plus lost jobs in here. The amount of money that has gone out of Alberta over the years, down through the federal coffers and stuff. So they need to realize that we need to get things back on track here. We need to get some pipelines in there, and we got to start moving some gas and oil.
Great.
If I had a chance to vote, I would be voting for the NDP candidate, as much as that might be cast away in our local riding. But I believe that they've done some good things with long-term plans, and that they would stick with those plans. I also trust and like the leader. This election, I think that the key issue all around is really climate change. It's the long-term issue. We'll struggle along economically. We'll make ends meet. We're not going to starve, but we may be killing our planet at an astonishingly fast rate. In the next 4 years, I'd like to see a continuation of what the last 4 years have brought. I would like to see forward-thinking plans that are made over a long period of time and not just for political expediency. And I would like to see decency return to politics in Canada. We're heading the way of our cousins south of the border in terms of very, very unkind and inappropriate ways of interacting.
Who will you be voting for in the next election?
Yeah, very likely the United Conservative Party. The economy is number one for me. Getting the economy, built up and robust, and then I think the other stuff like healthcare, education, that all flows through from a pretty strong economy. But those are the kind of the big three, right?
Yeah.
The economy, healthcare, education, so on.
What do you want to see done with healthcare and education then?
Oh, I don't know exactly if I have a strong opinion on what I want to see done. I don't have a vision for it, I guess.
Cool.
But certainly not a reduction, but maybe more wise spending. I don't know, reduce whatever you want to call it, admin or things like that.
What do you want to see happen in the next 4 years?
Oh, I'd like to see more people back at work. I'd like to see property values return to where they were, things like that. That's what a strong economy will do, get people back to work, maybe get property or home values back to the levels they were prior to. I know that's not an easy solution, right? There's lots of things that need to be done, but I think just getting the economy back on track, getting people back to work with some, good quality jobs. I think those are the big things I'd like to see.
So who will you be voting for in the upcoming election?
NDP.
And what issues are important to you in this upcoming election?
The biggest issue for me is education. I'm a teacher, so I have huge concerns about what's going to happen. Healthcare, and it's probably not so much of a provincial issue, but I am concerned about the real estate and the economy and jobs.
And what do you want to see happen? What do you want to see in the next 4 years?
I would like to see more jobs coming to Alberta. I'm, a teacher, and I'm not at risk of losing my job, but I see a lot of job loss, and it has affected my family, even though we're not in the oil and gas sector. And I would like to make sure that education is protected. I'm very concerned about the fact that the UCP in particular seem to want to go backwards. So I think that their cuts or their freeze will be cuts, and they'll definitely make us go back to an education system that's archaic. And a lot of work has been done in a lot of these areas already, and I think Rachel Notley is actually a very intelligent woman, so that's why I want to support her.